What's going on YouTube? Your boy Young Mustard is back and I got another banger for you guys. So in my last video I talked about Ben Simmons and I said, what if I could build the perfect team around him? And it inspired me to do another video about a point guard who can't shoot the ball, but this guy is actually not afraid of shooting the ball. And as you guys see from the title and thumbnail, I'm gonna do it about Russell Westbrook. Now for those who watch my channel, y'all know how I feel about Russell Westbrook. I've been called one of the premier haters on this nigga, even though all I do is just spit facts. Y'all already know what's up. But in this simulation, I decided to do Westbrook a favor because there's been a lot of speculations and rumors about the Los Angeles Lakers and how successful they're going to be this year due to the fact that the spacing, it's a little bit iffy, because with LeBron and Anthony Davis, you already need to give them shooters, but then you throw in the worst volume three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, and it just becomes a really clusterfuck of a situation. But they did go out and get guys like Malik Monk, Carmelo Anthony, Kendrick Nunn. They got some spot-up shooters, Wayne Ellington as well. But in this simulation, I decided to, give them a little bit of an extra boost to help them, like Channing Tatum said, break through that glass ceiling. And I gave Russell Westbrook Steph Curry's three-point shooting. Now, I personally think they better go 72-10 or 73-9. They better break the winning record, because Russell Westbrook with Steph Curry shooting, my goodness, this team would be the most unstoppable team in the history, I think, of sports at that point. Russell Westbrook might be the best player in the league if he had Steph Curry's three-point shooting. But then again, his IQ is what it is. But I gave him Steph Curry's three-point shooting, and I also gave him Steph Curry's badges. And we're going to just simulate a season and see what happens. So without further ado, let's run it, shall we? Alright, so here we are with the rosters. As you can see, you got Westbrook, Malik Monk, LeBron, AD, Dwight. Let's shake shit up, because I hate how 2K does this bullshit where they'll have Dwight at the center and AD at the 5. Let's be real, Dwight should be playing the 4, or excuse me, that's a nightmare actually. Dwight should be coming off the bench. Could we put Carmelo at the 4 for spacing reasons? I mean, you have LeBron there and Anthony Davis. I don't know, because it's a tough dynamic. If you put LeBron at the 4, that does help you with your front court defense, and I mean, it helps you either way. But if you keep LeBron at the 3 and Melo at the 4, you have a stretch 4. There are benefits with either at the power forward position. I mean, do we have anybody else that can play it other than Melo? I guess not. So we could keep Melo at the 4 just for spacing reasons, because Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis, ew, I don't want to see that at all. But yeah, this looks like a solid rotation here. You got LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Westbrook getting 37 minutes a night. We all know that shit is definitely not happening. Kent Bazemore in the starting lineup. Bazemore is going to get a lot of hate from Laker fans. Just wait, because that nigga's going to play like trash and everybody's going to be roasting him. DeAndre Jordan, what are you getting minutes for? You got cut from Brooklyn for a reason, bro. Get out of here with that shit. Let's get THT some minutes. That's just so stupid. I hate when 2K does retarded shit like that. Melo, 29 minutes is too much. I think I accidentally did that. Let's spread those minutes. Let's spread the wealth around the bench. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this looks like a solid roster up and down. And I think with Westbrook having Steph Curry's three-point shooting, guys, I think we're going to break the record and win over 73 games. I'm just saying. So league, look out. Look the fuck out. But let's simulate all the way till All-Star break and see where the Los Angeles Lakers end up. But while we're simulating, we can see the wins and losses. Disable all these offers. We're not taking any of that bullshit, especially Daniel Gafford. No, I like you, buddy. You were cool in Chicago, but no. Oh, Carmelo Anthony, a sprained left knee. Everybody's always talking about the Lakers getting injured with their, their old asses, but Carmelo getting hurt, that's not surprising. The nigga is very old. So who are we going to put at the 4? That's a very interesting question. We don't really have a backup 4. I'd rather give Trevor Ariza minutes than put in DeAndre Jordan in some valuable minutes, honestly. So let's put Trevor Ariza at the 4. There's just no way I'm going to put DeAndre Jordan in the game unless we lose a big. Because DeAndre Jordan, I'm sorry, you are straight butt cheeks, my guy.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that?
If this was 2015, if this was 2016, maybe so. But looks like Carmelo Anthony is already back. What's Trevor Ariza done in the meantime? He's probably 7 points a game. Hey, that's actually not bad. Shout out to Trevor Ariza, actually putting in some solid quality minutes in the replacement of Carmelo Anthony. But looks like you gotta go. I'm sorry, buddy. But let's simulate the rest of this all the way till All-Star break. Let's hope no other injuries happen. Anthony Davis, let's cross our fingers there, because the guy is just made out of glass, just like that SpongeBob meme.
Some guys have all the luck. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms.
Of course, Dwight Howard. So now I have to give minutes to that trash ass nigga, DeAndre Jordan. Ugh. God, 2K, look at what you're doing. It's like 2K just here. It's like they heard what I said and they said, you know what? We're going to make you give minutes to DeAndre Jordan. Man, there's no other big on the roster. No, there isn't. Who's this guy, Oliver? He's a center, but 69 overall. Obviously not. We're not going to give that nigga minutes. We got to give DeAndre Jordan minutes. That just sounds so disgusting to say. So nasty. So nasty. But we're going to give him the least amount of minutes possible because Anthony Davis is already there. He's our starting big. So it looks like we're going to have to go small ball for a majority of these possessions. And I have absolutely, positively no issue with that. But let's simulate. Dwight Howard, please get back soon because we do not want to keep giving minutes to that trash ass nigga DeAndre Jordan. And it looks like we're not going to go 73-9 or 74-8, I believe that would be. But while it's simulating, let's talk about Russell Westbrook and this Los Angeles Lakers team. A lot of people are saying they're not looking that great in the preseason. And honestly, it's the preseason. I think right now they're like 0-5 or something like that. And they just lost to the Sacramento Kings. But, okay, thankfully Dwight Howard's back. But looks like the way that they played, Russ and LeBron, they're building a lot of chemistry. And I saw them on the fast break. Can't lie, that shit did look kind of dangerous. No cap. And I mean that obviously figuratively, not literally, but it did look very dangerous. LeBron and Russell Westbrook in the half-court situation, man, that could be deadly. I'm not gonna lie, that could be very deadly. So I would love to see what they do this year, and I'm anticipating in the playoffs if Rondo steps up, man, that's another high IQ player that you could pair with guys. Man, everybody's just getting hurt. THT, do we even give him minutes? Yeah, we do. 18 minutes a game. So wow, Malik Monk. We haven't even been giving the GOAT Malik Monk minutes. That is so crazy. Let's put that nigga in the game. THT, take as long as you want. We got the GOAT Malik Monk, aka the new J.R. Smith on our roster. But as far as the rest of this Lakers team, what the fuck? This nigga is back? It went from like didn't they just say like a month injury? Man, leave rotation as is. We want to give Malik, okay, whatever. We got to put THT back in the game. But with these Lakers, I honestly think that it's too early to jump to conclusions with anything on this roster because at the end of the day, these are guys that we know that they don't give a shit about the preseason. LeBron, I think, has gone on the record and said that the preseason means nothing to him. It means less than I think he said less than practice, and I don't blame him for thinking that. The preseason genuinely does not matter. It's the truth. It does not matter. These guys that you see hooping right now, even though I'm rooting for my guy Jordan Poole, I'm rooting for him to have a really good season. But let's be honest, this stuff doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean shit, even though I want these guys to hoop, you know what I'm saying? But we have Malik Monk, Rondo. Let's give Rondo a little bit more minutes. Let's even out these guys. Let's give Rondo one. Okay, 14, 14, 14 I think is solid there. Dwight 15, Kendrick Nunn got 20. He's our sixth man. But yeah, the Lakers, it just genuinely doesn't mean anything. And until they actually play games, all this preseason nonsense is that. It's just preseason nonsense. Leave rotation as is. Nigga, if you don't play through that shit, Kendrick, shit, come on now. Stop being a little bitch. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this shit don't mean nothing. Russell Westbrook, though, the fit. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Carmelo Anthony just tore his ACL. So even if we win a ring, it don't mean shit to his legacy. Sorry, Melo. My goodness. How is he even playing? 12 points. The nigga was a fake shooter anyway. 33% from three. I put you in to be a stretch four. Your ass couldn't even do that. Get the fuck out of here. Let's get Trevor Ariza in the game. Swap minutes and move players. Trevor Ariza, how many minutes you playing? 25 minutes. He could definitely do it. The guy was shooting 43% from three. Looks like he's gonna win another ring with the Lakers. You love to see it, right? You just love to see it. Melo, tough luck. I mean, you're technically gonna get a ring, but even if you did win a ring in this actual real life shit, it wouldn't really mean anything to your legacy anyways. Let's just be honest here. But we are 26-14. We're on the road to trying to get the first seed. Kendrick Nunn, injury is healed. Nigga, you were already playing anyway. We're not going to give you time off. But let's see how this loss of Carmelo Anthony helps. Yeah, I said helps. Said that for a reason because look at that. We're undefeated. Oh, of course. On cue, we lose a game to the fucking Pacers. Probably Sabonis went crazy on us. But it looks like we're better without Melo. We just lost to the Heat. Beat the Nets, beat the shit out of the Nets. I mean, why would we not be better without Melo? Carmelo Anthony is not that good. The guy is just an isolation black hole still at this point in his career. All-star captains, let's pick, simulate all of this shit. I'm sure Westbrook made an all-star team. If he did it, something is wrong with the world. Yes, he did. He's a reserve on Team Steph. So we love to see it, honestly. Russell Westbrook is an all-star caliber player. And by the time we get to the all-star break, we're going to check the numbers of all these guys. I'm sure LeBron is doing LeBron-like things. I'm sure Anthony Davis doing Anthony Davis-type things. No, I do not want to play Team USA versus the world. Let's look at our stats and see what everybody is doing. Anthony Davis leading us in scoring, 23 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field, also 29% from three. I keep saying that nigga is a fake three-point shooter. He is not a great 69% at the free throw line, though. That's unacceptable. Russ and LeBron are shooting terrible from the free throw line. None of the big three is shooting 70% or better. That's actually pretty disgusting. But Westbrook, 46% from three on 7 attempts a game. Shout out to that nigga Westbrook. He has turned his career around. The guy's even shooting efficient from the field. You know it's unrealistic if Russell Westbrook shooting 53% from the field. And the turnovers are down 21-7 and 21-8 and 9. The guy is balling the fuck out, and we love to fucking see it. But Melo, man, tough shit for Melo. That nigga is out for the season. Talk about just bad luck. LeBron doing LeBron things, 21-8 and 8. Shout out to Bron, man. But let's simulate all the way to the end of the season and see where we end up. Currently, we are 39-19. If we can get to 60 wins, I would love that. Let's hope we can do that. I mean, look at that. We're better without Carmelo Anthony, and that's not surprising at all because guess what? Carmelo Anthony kind of stinks, I'm just saying. Man went on First Take to cry about his job. That will be always one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Even in that moment, I thought that was really sad for Carmelo Anthony. But it looks like we're better without this dude. I mean, we just blew a game to the oh my God, we blew a game to the Jazz too. Rudy Gobert might have gone crazy on us. But let's simulate this game. How many wins do we have? Let's see by the end of the season. We have 55 wins. We're going to get 56, right? Let's see. Yep, 56 wins. And the MVP is Giannis Antetokounmpo. No surprise there. The guy is literally on his way to becoming the GOAT. And by the way, the fact that this nigga looks like he has his jumper down now, league finished. I'm just saying. But let's move on. Rookie of the Year, Evan Mobley. That's not happening because my nigga Cade is going to win Rookie of the Year. But hey, Evan Mobley is going to be the next Garnett Durant. So watch out for that nigga. Sixth Man of the Year, Cody Zeller. By the way, Cody Zeller is the greatest center in Charlotte Hornets history. I just want
Are you stupid or something?
to throw that out there. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis. Like I said, the nigga's on his way to becoming the GOAT. Most Improved, Daniel Gafford. I mean, I guess Daniel Gafford was kind of ass for the Bulls. I mean, he wasn't really ass. He was just ass, if that makes sense. Coach of the Year, Steve Nash. Whatever. I mean, you have a fucking super team. I would hope you win Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year, Cody Toole. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know. I don't even care. Let's advance, though. Let's advance. First team All-NBA. Russell Westbrook made the first team All-NBA. Let's see what his stats are. 22, 9, and 8. 53, 46, 65. 65% shooting from the free throw line. I gave him Steph's three-point shooting. I didn't give him Steph's free throw shooting, but my goodness, 65%, Russ, you got to do better than that. Giannis, 30, 13. We already saw Giannis. AD and Jokic. So LeBron does not make the first team All-NBA. I assume he made second team, and there he is right there. Putting up probably pretty solid numbers. Yeah, pretty LeBron-like right there. Shea, shout out to my nigga Shea. Shea made an All-NBA team in this simulation. I wonder if they probably made the playoffs. They probably did. All defensive teams, whatever, who cares? Let's move on. So in the playoffs, we are the first seed. Let's simulate the play-in because who gives a shit about, okay, of course, the Nuggets. We're going to sweep these niggas. Let's hurry up and get through game one. We win game one. It looks like we win in comfortable fashion. Let's see. Not comfortable, but damn, LeBron, 47, 13, and 12, 7 of 28 shooting from the field. My goodness, bro. This nigga, like they say, playoff LeBron is actually built different. So props to that nigga for doing his thing. Let's simulate the next game. I'm sure we're going to sweep them. Yep, of course, we win game 2. Let's simulate the next game. Wow, they got a game off of us. Oh, shit. I don't know why, but I'm a little scared we might blow this series for some reason. Okay, 3-1. We're not going to blow a 3-1 lead, right? We're not going to blow it. And, of course, we win in a gentleman's sweep. Let's see what happened in the first round. LeBron, 30, 11, and 6. Westbrook in the playoffs. What's he averaging? Oh man, this nigga's already folding. This nigga is already folding. I gave you Steph Curry 3-point shooting and you're shooting 27% from 3 and 43% from the field? Nigga, you stink, Russ. Come on, even in the simulations you're folding on us in the playoffs, man. Simulate the first round. If we lose to Utah, I already know it's going to be Russell Westbrook's fault. We win game 1. Let's see who hoops. Westbrook 24, 9, and 11. 1 of 3 shooting from 3, 9 of 13 from the field. Hey, that's a good game for Westbrook, especially in the post. That's just a good game, honestly. I don't even want to say especially in the postseason. Malik Monk, 4 of 4 threes, 20 points. Props to you. And AD, damn, 25 and 16. Hey, Gobert with another playoff game getting exposed. You know the media is going to ride that wave after this series. Oh, but they even it up with game 2. Let's see. Simulate round, and we win in 7. Okay, so a 7-game series. Now let's see what happened in game 7. Did Westbrook ball 4 of 7 from the field and from 3? So he only took 3s. Okay, I guess they just used him as a spot-up shooter. AD 34 and 10, LeBron 21, 7 and 5, and it was a 1-point game. Can you believe that? D-Mitch 37, Gobert. Where's Gobert? 9 and 22 though. That's a pretty crazy stat line. 9 points, 22 rebounds. This guy had more rebounds than most of our players had points. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. Shout out to Gobert, I guess. But AD dominated Gobert. No surprise there. Let's move on to the next round. Let's simulate the first game. We're facing the Pelicans. Damn, they swept the Clippers. The Clippers in this simulation still can't get past the second round despite them getting over that hump the year prior. But we win game 2, and so far we're up 2-0 in the series. I'm sure Westbrook is playing somewhat decent. Let's actually look at Westbrook's playoff numbers because I'm very intrigued to see what Westbrook is doing right here. Last game, 11, 12, and 8. What's he doing so far? Okay, solid efficiency. 52-37 shooting splits from the field and from 3. The free throw shooting, it's not great, but it's literally the identical shit from the regular season. And Westbrook is not a great free throw shooter. But if his 3-point percentage is 37% at this point, and after the first round is around 25%, that means he's been shooting lights out ever since the first round. So props to Russell Westbrook and the assists. You know, he's contributing all across the board, and we love to see it. So let's simulate game 3. I'm sure we're going to win. Oh wow, the Pelicans win game 3. I'm sure Zion probably had a crazy game, right? Let me guess. Yep, 43, 9 and 5. Wow, 15 of 21 shooting. AD, come on, man. Defend the paint. I mean, actually, if I'm not mistaken, Ariza is the power forward. And Ariza, bro, this guy, 3 of 14 shooting, my nigga. 2 of 9 from 3. Nigga, what are you doing? You're not, your defense isn't working. We got blown up by almost 50 fucking points. Shit. And Westbrook, a typical Westbrook playoff game. 0 of 8 from 3, nigga. 0 of 8. Damn, that's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. This is just a terrible game. LeBron, a 9-point game in the playoffs? That's very unbelievable, I'm just saying. And then everybody on the Pelicans just hooped, including Ingram and Zion, obviously, with his 43. But let's simulate game 4, excuse me, and we win game 4. We're up 3-1 in the series. So far out east, I haven't even checked what's been going on out east. You got the Pelicans, you got the Nets down 3-1 while we're up 3-1. So it looks like the Nets are not going to hold up their end of the bargain. Let's actually see what happened in game 4. Valanciunas 20 and 13. Westbrook had a pretty good game 4. We love to see it. Let's simulate the next game. Hopefully we can win in that gentleman's sweep. But no, they make it a 3-2 series. And now there's pressure on us to win game 6 because you know how it is with game 7s. Anybody can win, and with Russell Westbrook in a game 7, man, I don't want to trust that at all. So let's hope we can pull off the win. Let's simulate through the game, and of course we win. And what happened in game 6? Let's see what happened in game 6. Zion did not have a great shooting game, so shout out to Ariza and Anthony Davis doing their thing and putting that wall around the paint. Nobody really played that well for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram only 11 points, 13 shots. Man, let's see what happened for us. AD 28 and 10. LeBron, what's going on with you, bro? 11, 8, and 11. I mean, he's hooping in the playoffs. 27% from 3, though. You gotta do better than that. But he's hooping in the playoffs. But 3 of 10 shooting, that just doesn't even sound like LeBron. But Westbrook had it going. 26, 9, and 11. 2 blocks and a steal. 10 of 16 shooting from the field. And 2 of 5 from behind the arc. And Anthony Davis with 28 and 10. I can already tell Russ in this simulation is enjoying playing with AD. Because Russ, I'll say this about Westbrook. throughout his entire career, the nigga has never really had a legit dominant big. And I think that's something that he has always needed, especially considering he's one of the best pick and roll ball handlers in the league. And, you know, when he had his mid-range jumper back in the day, I would have loved to see him with a pick and roll big. So Anthony Davis, it's nice for him to get that at least now, even though he's not in his prime anymore. But we made it to the NBA Finals, and the Nets, it looks like the Nets evened up the series. So the Celtics, I'm sure they're going to blow a 3-1 lead, right? No, they won. Damn, I really wanted that Nets and Lakers matchup. We were one game away. Let's actually see. I'm really interested to see what happened in that game. James Harden actually played well in a game 7. Can you believe that? That just sounds unbelievable. But Tatum and Jaylen Brown just pull it off. So Tatum and LeBron are meeting yet again, but this time it's in the finals. Is Tatum going to get his revenge on what happened in his rookie season, as well as Jaylen Brown? Because we all know what happened last time they played, especially in the game 7. So let's simulate through the first game, and the Lakers take the first game. I'm sure LeBron played well, of course, because LeBron saw the Celtics and he saw red. LeBron, when he sees the Celtics, he always just dominates them in ways we've never seen before. And of course, we win game 2. What happened in game 2? Anthony Davis 27-6-4, LeBron James 26-7-11. I mean, LeBron in the finals, we already know is a different animal, and they won by 1 point. Westbrook played relatively well, 21 points, 16 rebounds. My goodness, he led all of us in rebounds, as well as 6 assists, 9 of 19 shooting, just short of 50% from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. Not the best 3-point shooting, but hey, you take it how you get it, considering he was rather efficient and he was getting boards all over the place. Hey, props to Russell Westbrook there. But let's simulate the next game. As we simulate that, the Celtics take game 3. I mean, let's just hope this is a gentleman's sweep, because Celtics are just trying to stay alive in this series, considering the fact that that was their first home game, I assume. I mean, the Celtics were the 2nd seed, but I believe we had the best record. Jaylen Brown, 31 points. Al Horford, 23. Doesn't sound like Al Horford to me, but hey, anybody can just go off on any given night in this league. So we take it how we get it. And let's look on the other side of things. Westbrook, damn, not a great game. Not a great game. I mean, he shot well from 3, but 6 of 15 shooting. That's like barely over 33%. You got to do better than that, Westbrook. Anthony Davis, 18-11 on 7 of 19 shooting, 18 points on 19 shots. You can always play better than that, AD. I'm expecting greatness out of you. And speaking of greatness, LeBron, 14 points on 5 of 15 shoot, 0 of 6 from 3. That doesn't even sound like LeBron in the finals, especially against a Boston Celtics team. I'm just saying. So it looks like Westbrook was really the only one that came to play somewhat, even though Westbrook didn't play that great. But let's simulate the next game. Let's simulate to game 4. And of course, the Lakers take game 4. So essentially, we've won this series. We're up 3-1. No team. Wow. I was going to say no team is blowing a 3-1 lead, but the Golden State Warriors, they blew a 3-1 motherfucking lead. But Westbrook, damn, dominant. Straight up dominant. So I think Westbrook has a chance to win Finals MVP here. I mean, LeBron's hooping too. 26, 10, and 7, 8 of 18 shooting, 4 of 8 from 3. Anthony Davis, 27, 9, and 6, 4 blocks and a steal, 10 of 17 shooting, 50% from 3. But Westbrook, 31, 11, and 7, 2 steals, 12 of 18 shooting, and 3 of 5 from behind the arc. The guy is playing amazing basketball right now, and you'll love to see it. Trevor Ariza, man, this nigga is just out here running. I mean, damn, this is terrible. This is horrendous. But, I mean, his defense is helping us, because Carmelo Anthony, he would have just been there to do stupid isolation shots and obviously break them. But let's simulate the next game. I'm sure we win the series. And of course, the Los Angeles Lakers have won the NBA championship. And who is the Finals MVP? Of course, it is LeBron James, 28, 8, and 7. Props to LBJ. He wins his 5th championship, on his way to becoming the GOAT. Man, this is a crazy thing for LeBron. Props to you, bruh. Props to you. But Russell Westbrook in the closeout game, 22, 7, and 7. Let's see what his overall playoff numbers were. He just barely got to 20 points a game in the postseason, 28 and 8, a steal, 51% shooting from the field, 37% from 3, even though the free throw percentage isn't great at around 64%. I mean, if Westbrook were to go into the postseason and put up these numbers, my goodness, first of all, that'd be one of the best postseason runs of Westbrook's career. Even though the points per game aren't that great, the efficiency, that's great for Westbrook. 50% from the field, 37% from 3. Amazing for Russell Westbrook, especially considering the volume he's shooting them in this simulation. But overall, according to 2K, if Westbrook had Steph Curry's 3-point shooting, not only would they win the championship, but they would be able to beat all these teams outside of the Jazz in under 7 games, and Westbrook would have a very efficient postseason run. So hey, if you guys think this is realistic, let me know down below in the comment section. Also, do not forget to drop a like on this video and suggest some more 2K simulations. I would love to do more. Y'all just let me know some in the comment section with your suggestions. But that concludes this video, you guys. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell for post notifications. I'm out. Y'all stay safe and have a blessed day. Peace in the Middle East.